You know what? Hold on. Actually, jeez, what did I do? Let's not be lazy. Anyways, they're just sort of messing around in the field phase. No punish on the, I know the names are wrong, by the way. Sorry. But no punish on the whiffed backlight. I think that means Kenny got the first phase shift. Now they're just jockeying with projectiles. Try to go for a flamethrower. Destroys the Aura Sphere with the forward jumping light and new property gained in some recent patches. Just Kenny knows he can just CA the charged heavy. It does not pierce, even fully charged. What's up with that? You know? Weird stuff. Just Kenny getting grabbed, blocking, almost able to dodge the homing attack from Flegger. Pressing buttons on Wake Up. Did not die from that forward heavy into fully charged Force Palm. Has one more option. Flegger's special not going to land. If Just Kenny's able to win this field phase, he will get burst, which could be pretty huge. This could punish? No, not able to punish in time. Flegger tried to press a button, but now has the double debuffs. Will only get rid of the attack down, so the Jirachi buff is nullified. Okay, so is the debuff. I'm gonna fix the Flegger special. There it is. All right, now I'm gonna fix the scoreboard. Put some Flegger specials in the chat. All right, there we go. Names are fixed. All right. Field phase, just jockeying with projectiles. CA is just not in range from Just Kenny. Means that Flegger's gonna whiff punish. Flegger's back heavy, back light. Jumping heavy on the counterattack means Just Kenny's able to jump out of it, dodges it. Full screen Flare Blitz just gonna land against Flegger. Flegger's in the corner, has to block. Pressing a button in between the hits of the Mimikyu. Flegger able to outspace whatever Just Kenny was going for. Just Kenny outspacing Flegger's anti-air attempts, getting the forward light into the tick submission. What's he gonna do? Just blocks, submission, but Flegger able to down light underneath it, dodging it. Once he gets a punish on it. Again, Flare Blitz, putting in a lot of work for Just Kenny. Burst on Flegger's side. Just Kenny has to be really careful how he gets down. Avoids the anti-air. Just Kenny now in burst. Just gonna walk back, be in the air, try and be tricky against Flegger. Flegger gets the forward heavy into the burst attack confirm. Potentially will kill, but against Rage will probably not. 26 HP on Kenny's side. Meaty Aura Sphere. Just gonna throw projectiles on both sides. Flegger trying to go for the jump lights to finish the game. Jumps over the back light from Just Kenny. 10 seconds on the clock. Back side lights actually beating out whatever Flegger was trying to do, and Just Kenny using his plus frame advantage goes for the forward light. 11 frames beat out whatever Flegger was trying to do. All right, 1-1 apiece in game one. The dive kick gonna punish Flegger's counterattack. Jabs extreme speed from Flegger on the Wake Up. Means, oh, maybe extended state, maybe just mistime meaning from Flegger. Means that Just Kenny's able to return back to neutral and just go back to a different game. Ooh, trip guarding against Flegger's dive kick with the down heavy from Kenny. Down heavy Kenny. Does that rhyme? Half rhyme. Bone Rush, slam, gonna actually land on shield, which means he's safe. Jumping over the counterattack. Flare Blitz is super active on the landing, which means that Just Kenny able to stuff out that counterattack. Just jockeying in position in field phase. Just Kenny backing into the corner, but still has some space to play with. Mimikyu on Just Kenny's side anti-airs Flegger out of the screen. With that pause, Just Kenny was able to see what was happening, saw the Flegger jump, and able to anti-air that clean. Tried to go for the, I don't know what that, back special, but Flegger beating out whatever that was in field phase. Flegger going for the forward heavy into Force Palm on tons of damage. Just Flegger not using burst attack quite yet, gets fire punched. Gonna burst attack right here, gonna pop Jirachi 2. Kenny whiffs the down heavy, 15 seconds on the clock. Just Kenny still in rage. Tried to do something, gets forward heavied into burst attack. This is definitely gonna kill. 43 HP, Rage not gonna save him. Oh, not gonna save him this time. Against Jirachi, no way, not at that low HP. Yes, this is Vince on the mic, Shippo. Welcome to the stream. So, Flegger takes the first round of the match, first game of the match. 1-0. Lucario versus just Kenny's Charizard. Going back to the character select. Game one, it was Flagger. What? I have water. Yeah. Ray doubting my ability to run a stream, or at least be able to do the stream stop. All right. So in this loser semifinals, game 2, 1-0 Flagger. What can Kenny do to come back? Kenny trying to jump to just sort of play around certain options that Flagger is trying to do. Let's see what they can adjust. Kenny going with the Frogadier this time. Dive kick into shield. CA is all around, but Kenny going for, again, the Flare Blitz. Tries to bait out the counterattack with the canceled from the 5 heavy. Flagger just punishing whatever Kenny was trying to do. Fire Punch on Wake Up, beating out Flagger's Force Bomb. Submission on the crit counterattack. Tons of damage. 154. Could be a lot of damage. Oh, that hit. That might have actually killed Flagger. But Flagger lives to tell another tale. Kenny getting the Frogadier. Flagger just going to CA that for meter. That gives Kenny a lot of space. Whiff punishes the misplaced dive kick. Goes for a big combo. Keeps it in the phase with just a little bit of PSP left. Any hit will kill Flagger. Goes to extreme speed. Just Kenny. Plenty of HP though. He can take it. A lot of phase shift points left to work with too. Has burst mode. Flagger trying to build meter. It's going to pop Jirachi now to get the rest of it. 20 seconds left on the clock. Jumps away from the grab. Going to dash into this Frogadier, but able to CA. The Frogadier not able to hit him because of the weird Z-axis, causing it to sort of misplace its attacks. Flagger going to burst with Jirachi. Just Kenny potentially in death range, but now it's going to be alive and threw out some damage. Flagger too low to the ground, so that jump light just destroys itself. 4 seconds left. Just Kenny probably just going to try and run away in the air. Dive kicks. Yep. Air stalls. Timer scams. Had so much more HP than Flagger. Flagger pretty much can't do anything to contest that air range in field phase. So just Kenny takes round 1 of game 2 with a timeout. Now they're in field phase. Back to projectile wars. CADC's a lot of rounds. Goes for the Flare Blitz. No dodge. And then the fully ranged Fire Punch. Just all the way across the screen, beating out whatever Flagger was trying to do. Jumping around Flagger's counterattack. Gets a punish, but a little whiff misspaced on the jump light. Not able to link that combo. Alright, full screen. Kenny has plenty of space to work with. And back into the corner by these projectiles little by little. But he does have Frogadier on deck, means he'll be able to, at any time, really just get back the momentum. Flagger building a lot of meter, doing a good bit of chip, actually, against Kenny. Probably done at least 100 damage in chip so far. Maybe more. But Kenny backing him into the corner. Now with Frogadier, going to back him all the way into the corner. Tried to stuff out Flagger's counterattack, but just a little mistimed. Flagger gets out of that whole situation. Really efficient, did tons of chip. Now they're back in field phase, but Flagger in the corner, goes for the CA. Kenny just sort of trying to fly around him. Goes for the dive kick, the back light prayer. Gonna hit Kenny's counterattack. Kenny going for the CADC. Flagger pressed the button. Kenny went for the down heavy, but only 7 seconds on the clock. Flagger grabbing in between the volleys of Frogadier, but only 2 seconds left on the clock. Kenny, oh, this is really dangerous. It's a mix-up situation. Block, 1 second left on the clock. Grab, gonna give the... Oh, Kenny tried to burst attack. However, burst attack +4 on Flagger's side means that a grab will stuff out Kenny's burst. All right, final round for Flagger. Match point, I should say. Jumps away from the homing attack this time. Gets a little bit of nice damage. Just a jump light. Jumps over Kenny's forward light, but no punish. Kenny just throwing up projectiles. That seems punishable, but I don't know if Kenny can punish it. Dashes up, grabs the Fire Punch. Fire Punch dodging. That is a change in the one of the more recent patches. That forward light now actually dodges highs way easier. Allowing Kenny to whiff that Fire Punch. Falls back into the counterattack, not able to space around it. Flagger has so much HP. Kenny about a half. with the EV. This could be an even game in just a couple hits. Walks around Kenny, just whiff punishes with a grab. Goes for a walk-up grab. Kenny back in this corner, not a lot of meter. Flager playing this really clean, going for the burst attack, wants to end it right here, but gets caught by the down heavy. Seismic toss, 8x, but because Just Kenny's in the air, he went for a 5 punches, is going to be it. Flager takes it with the burst attack, 2-0 against Just Kenny. Flager moving on to play the loser of, play the winner, sorry, this is winners of finals. Play the winner of Rockso versus City Brawl, coming up next. All right. Good stuff. Kenny played really well, but just Flager able to beat out the situations. Wait, what? Oh, wait, this is winners finals. So that means 3 out of 5. I'm tripping. I'm trolling. 3 out of 5. Kenny still has one more chance to keep himself alive in this game. All right, what can Kenny do? Honestly, that game wasn't looking as bad as it could have been. It's just a few interactions in those clutch burst mode situations allowed Flager these clutch wins. Kenny going back actually to the Mimikyu, surprisingly. But Flager sticking tried and true, seeing all these projectiles. The projectiles from Charizard are not the greatest, but not honestly horrible. Dive kick actually being able to be punished, rare footage from Flager's Bone Rush. Again, rare footage punishing it with Bone Rushes. Flager has so much spacing, just Flager trying to CA these, but seeing a little too early. Jumping over, tried to actually punish, but Flager just charging that Aura Sphere forever. No punish on the whiff jump light. Flager just whiff punishing everything Kenny's trying to do right now. Hasn't been touched. Jumping over that charged Aura Sphere. There it is, the first hit from Just Kenny. So now if you lose, you can at least say you didn't get perfected. Mimikyu on the field, walking forward. It's missed. Dive kick. Flager just walked forward. Whiff punishes. Tried the grab. I thought on crit that was supposed to go into the air. Maybe not. Whiffs the flare blitz into the ground. Flager playing it perfectly. Just whiff punishing pretty much everything to win that game. Flager now on match point for real this time. With nothing from Whimsical, Just Kenny will definitely get first through anything, really. There it is. In field phase, gets the side light projectile string, wins the field phase, denies mana from Flager. But just goes for the raw force palm. Kind of just gets lucky, right? Kenny doesn't punish. Ooh, Kenny drifts back into the anti-air from Flager. Full charge CA, punishing Kenny's down light. Back in field phase. Kenny maybe giving Flager a little too much space, allowing Flager to just do the tambourine, raw force palms. Fire punch into the counterattack, but not charged and in the air, which means not a lot of damage. Flager just trying to use up stance, gain a little bit of meter, dashes into the flamethrower, dashes into the 5 heavy, which means Kenny gets a lot of damage, but no follow-up off a certain amount of combo. It means Flager gets a... Oh, actually, Kenny able to jump over the burst attack, beat out whatever Flager was doing with the forward jump light. That's just... I don't know what that really was about. Kenny tried to use a light attack against the burst opponent, got forward heavied. 1 HP left. This is all Kenny has with 8 seconds left on the clock. 61 HP with burst. This is, oh, no grab. CDC is not going to be enough. 14 HP, 3 seconds left. Oh, this is going to be it. Kenny actually able to steal out the game right there because Flager tried to jump light against the burst opponent. Kenny with 0.96 seconds on the clock keeps his tournament winner's side life alive. Flager not sure why he went for it, but did not work out. Can this be the momentum shift Kenny needed? It's just going to get that big nugget in the center of the field. Going into the projectiles. Side light did not commit to the second one. Flare Blitz going to not stuff out that counterattack, surprisingly. Fully charged counterattack on wake up. Counterattack whiff, but no grab. Grab actually punished from Kenny. Dive kick gets a nice little combo. Heads the hard knockdown. Extreme speed tried to submission, but a little too late. Jumping over these projectiles. Does not want to take the chip. Full screen, Flare Blitz again, not landing. Flaker reacting with a counterattack this time. Kenny has all the space he needs, gets the flamethrower, phase shifts, back in field phase. Has the wall positioning, tries to jump over the Mimikyu, and it works. Goes for a downwards Flare Blitz this time. No CA. Jumps over the fully charged Aura Sphere. Burst. Ooh, just a raw forward light from Kenny, catching whatever Flaker was trying to do. Pressures Flaker into bursting. Goes for the Jirachi. Just Kenny backing all the way up. No reaction this time on the full screen Flare Blitz. Jumping away. Full screen Flare Blitz again. This time Flaker just gonna go for a burst, trying to get that pressure. Extreme speed. Weird behind Lucario hitbox of the second follow-up hit of the extreme speed. Actually catches Just Kenny out of whatever he's trying to do. Just Kenny does not have the life lead with 10 seconds left on the clock. 20 HP down, which means a lot of percentage. It's 5 seconds left. He needs to be able to do something. Weird. 1 second left on the clock. This will be it. Flaker takes it over Just Kenny. 3-0. Kenny not happy. I think he didn't want to be in fly stance after a certain point. Maybe wanted to keep going for the homing attack. Who knows? I don't understand how this happened, but the players got swapped. That's annoying. Yeah, this is 3 out of 5, because this is losers finals. I had the names wrong, but fixing them right now. So, big bodies in field phase. Tried to CA. Rockso tried to jump, gets hit by the back light of Charizard. Hits him out of the air with the Flare Blitz. Rockso just counterattacks CDCs. If he let that CA rip, it actually would have punished. Dive kick from Rockso, messing up his combos, flubbing the inputs, but cashing with the release trail, and he tried to press a button. Oh, jumps away from Roxo's homing. Able to actually get a combo off that charge jump light. Mimikyu on deck, on the board. Rockso actually gets hit out of the... tried to go for the fully charged Sand Tomb to extend the iframes. Ooh, Roxo's shield is actually looking a little red. Goes for the Miss Magus, jumps away. This probably should punish. Nope, gets outspace. Just a little too far forward from Rockso. Goes underneath Just Kenny's burst attack. Really unfortunate situation. Pocket Sand gets CA'd, but Rockso not able to whip punish. The back light gets clipped by it. Tries to go for a Dragon Rush. No dice, goes for a dig. Whiffs whatever input he was trying to do. The Flare Blitz not able to connect. 5 seconds left on the clock. Just Kenny getting clipped by the dig at the just far end of that hitbox. If that whiffed, that would have been the round. So Rockso takes the first round of game 1 of this losers finals. All right, Rockso getting hit by the Mimikyu. Not anywhere near burst though, and it was only the last hit, which means these double debuffs are going to last barely any time. Just kind of getting baited out by that Sand Tomb cancel into the release drill. Again, expecting Rockso to release the grab, but that's the trick. Rockso never charges and releases the grab. CAs, no reaction from Roxo's side. Whiff punishes this time on the backlight whiff. Weird interactions, but Just Kenny just getting outspaced in a lot of these situations. Rockso taking the first game 2-0. All right. Whoops. All right, there we go. So, going right back into it, game 2. This is best 2 out of 3, so this is not quite match game. Let's see. Rockso. No changes on either side of supports. Kenny just sticking to Rockso just running right into that projectile. CA, or backlight CA is the release drill from Rockso. Kenny just sort of staying full screen right now. Now the character can actually, wow, Rockso just barely outspacing the raw neutral heavy from Kenny and getting the earthquake there. Just Kenny expecting Rockso to go for a fully charged homing attack because he saw it happen in all these other games. Gets the jumping light into Flare Blitz. But Just Kenny gets hit out of the air. Ooh, the down light beating out Rockso's grab. And then Just Kenny CAing Rockso's down light. But the counterattack against the Mimikyu Just Kenny just able to react to it, wait it out, and then dive kick, kills him with the punish. Just Kenny takes the first round of game 2. Definitely a bit of a different momentum shift. Rockso just reacts to the forward light with the dig, goes right underneath it. Sand Tomb's run canceled, reaction to the Flare Blitz. Gets the punish, gets a good chunk of damage. 252 on Just Kenny's side. Goes for the forward light, does not work, goes for it again, but this time Just Kenny went for a back light and punishes it. Infield, just full screen. Digs right underneath the flamethrower, but no punish. Goes for a Ninetales. Just Kenny in a sort of awkward situation. That Sand Tomb would have hit. I don't believe Just Kenny has hitboxes that are disjointed enough to go through Ninetales. CA beats out Roxo's dive kick. Goes for the Mimikyu. Sand Tomb's actually able to just reach Just Kenny, which means Just Kenny wasn't able to actually punish it. Gets a weird hit of the forward heavy. Sand Tomb not able to hit. The dive kick just barely clipping Just Kenny's backdash. Rockso getting a lot of damage, has burst attack, burst meter in deck, tries to do some camera gimmicks to try and mess up Just Kenny. Backs away, 16 seconds, 15 seconds on the clock. Just Kenny is a Charizard, big body character, a lot of damage, can do a lot of damage really fast, but the fade back into, with the Dragon Rush, beats out Just Kenny's Flare or Fire Punch and takes round 2, 1-1 apiece of game 2. All right, I'm gonna throw projectiles. Just Kenny building a good amount of meter from these. Digs underneath, gets the Flare Blitz on block, no punish on the Stone Edge, but this Stone Edge gets counter-pierced by the fully charged homing. Miss Magus and Burst just whiff on the forward heavy. Just Kenny almost pressed the button there. Jumps over the grab and able to land against the burst attack. Gonna get the shield broken, which means a little bit of loss of meter, which is actually a big deal. Just Kenny not able to punish down heavy, not a fast enough move for Charizard to punish that in mid-screen. CA is fully able to CA the jumping release drill. Jumps away, not able to fade back enough in the air to avoid that drill. Gets the Fire Punch crit. Good little damage combo. I think Just Kenny might have missed it, but is able to just go for a little bit of reset. Tried to go for I don't know what that move's called. Rockso trying to go for a Sand Tomb against the Mimikyu, gets hit out of it. And then goes for the up light. Beat out whatever Just Kenny was trying to do. Rockso just sort of staying full screen. No one wants to commit. See a reaction, but tried to run cancel into the running heavy. Not fast enough. Rockso tried to use run up, release drill. Gets nothing for it. And Just Kenny gets it up light into burst attack. And takes game 2, 1-1 in this best of 5 losers finals. I was afraid that burst attack wasn't going to kill because 8 light, up light actually has a lot of scaling, and Rockso was in rage. But Rockso didn't have that much HP left, so it didn't even matter. Sorry. Just taking a little drink. It's hard to do play-by-play for so long without any water. So game 3, starting it off, same characters. Charizard versus Roxo's Garchomp. Just staring each other down, dig into release drill, able to stuff out Just Kenny's counterattack. Just Kenny actually lucking out. Rockso unable to finish the combo, gets his release drill counterattacked. Of course, Charizard not able to convert any damage off the counterattack. A lot of movement, avoiding each other's hits. Just Kenny unable to actually get the counterattack because it is a projectile, which means dig will go right through it. Forward light, meaty enough to not get hit by the Fire Punch. Just Kenny on 7 HP, Rockso with Miss Magus. Just gets pushed all the way back. Mimikyu. Dig, but no dice on the dig. But Kenny messes up the combo, goes too high. Gets the Flare Blitz, not even the downwards one, means he gets whiff punished. Rockso takes the first round of game 3. Forward, back, light, anti-airing Rockso out of the dig cancel. The Ninetales gonna get Kenny off of him, push him back. The dive kick, great angle, fully charged counterattack. Just Kenny just keeping it in the corner. Sorry, I just got a little distracted there. Rockso able to fight out of the corner. Gets the phase shift. Puts Kenny at 421. Gets the side light projectile. Kenny actually jumps over it. Rockso not doing anything after it. Just digs right in face. Really shrill, but weird hitbox of it. Doesn't cause a lot of damage or phase shift. Goes for the Mimikyu. Just puts on this pressure. Dive kicks. Backs away. Forward light, that's going to be not a punish because not a 11 frame move. Whiffs the meaty, but Rockso just too afraid. Gets seismic tossed. Gets burst attacked. Just Kenny going to take round 2 of game 3. And now, going into the final round of this game, Rockso's going to have full burst. Just Kenny just has a lot. Got a good amount of, good chunk of there. 40% from the Cheers skill. Rockso has Ninetales as well. If Just Kenny can win this field phase, but cannot, that's going to halt a lot of meter builds from him. Gets jabbed, Rockso not committing to it. Really shrill this time. Going to get a good amount of damage, but a weird hitbox of it causes him to fall out. Wow, the burst shockwave actually stopping Kenny from being hit by the Ninetales, but gets reset and still alive. Fire punch, but Rockso able to cancel into burst attack. Outrage smasher just in time, getting the armor. Gonna take game 3. 2-1, Rockso. That was a really awkward situation for Just Kenny in that corner against the Ninetales, against the burst. It was kind of a weird setup, but the scramble situation really worked out for Rockso. It really came down to Just Kenny not able to win in that phase shift, completely stopping his burst meter build process, and just gave Rockso all the momentum he needed to finish out that game. All right, going into game 4. Whoops. Game 4. Rockso at tournament game. Just Kenny can still fight back. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is Lucy's bracket. Oops. Just ignore that. I don't know where that is on the on the OBS menu, so I'm not going to change it. Don't worry about it. All right, jumping away. Backlight whiff punishes jump. Just Kenny's whiffed move gets a lot of damage. Goes for the backlight tornado for a charge. Dig into jumping heavy. Safe version. Just raw drills. Beats out the projectile. Just Kenny pressing a button on wake up. Gets meatied by Roxo's jabs. Just Kenny looking a little rough right now at 50 HP. One more hit. Backlight able to just beat out Roxo's homing attack. Just Kenny now has burst and Mimikyu. Burst. Rockso is in the corner. Mimikyu, Rockso, unable to get the Miss Magus call out yet. Probably going to do it really soon. Ooh, the aerial hitbox of the flamethrower actually stopping Rockso from using that grab break, and there it is, the Dragon Rush. Beats out the seismic toss. Puts Rockso on match point. Just Kenny on his last limbs. What can he do? Just the Mimikyu. No punish. No punish on the just whiff sand or rock counterattack. This time fire punches on wake up. Rockso able to run cancel the back light in order to avoid the crit. Just Kenny able to land in time. Rockso able to jab the fire punch away. All right, Kenny in a horrible situation. Wasn't really able to do anything there. Even if he grab broke that, he probably would have gotten hit by the Smagus. Jumps away from that. Probably gonna get anti-air. No, goes right over the the burst attack, but not able to get a great combo punish after it. Maybe a little mediocre. Charizard, a little slow character, so hard to chase it down. But Chump Light, crazy range, able to get a full conversion. All right, Just Kenny, last limbs, able to trade. That's really good for Just Kenny that didn't die there. Not able to winning that field phase could be huge. Not going to get him the meter he needs. Rockso going to jump away, dig right through it. All right, Just Kenny able to actually convert off that Mimikyu. Gets his last. This could be it. Omen can't. C80 sees the drill. Gonna kill Rockso. No, 19 HP. 10 seconds backdash from Roxo's side. Just Kenny almost has meter. The full range counterattack. Just Kenny loses. 3-1. All Kenny had to do was back away. But Rockso, max range on that counterattack. Only happened because the counterattack from just Kenny moved his hitbox just a little bit forward and just pierced it. So here we go. Grand finals. Rockso in losers. Flager in winners. Rockso taking the first phase with a counterattack. Baits out the jump from Flager. You know Rockso never tries to actually go and, you know, use that grab. Fully charged. Who do you think he is? Okay, so just moving around, a lot of movement right now. No one really wants to commit anything. Rockso goes for the jump in, but drops the combo. Trills gets the reset, American resets. You know, the classic. Flager able to get the backlight to win the field phase. Pretty big momentum shift. Too much advantage to get that grab. Digs right underneath that counterattack. Rockso takes the first round of the set. Let's see what they can do with this momentum. All right, just digs, goes for the jumping heavy, just grabs him. No fear. Everyone knows that's a safe move, so no one ever even tries to contest it. Rockso getting the jumping forward, running heavy into the full combo. Out of range for that grab, would have been the right read. Flager gonna be able to win that field phase. Gets the full meter. Rockso, oh, he went with Magikarp. Earthquakes right into that counterattack, just not the right timing. This is a little risk, maybe not the best Magikarp call, as he doesn't have a ton of phase shift points left. Doesn't matter, because he got the jump light, gets a full combo. Magikarp falls, and doesn't do anything. Jirachi burst. Rockso has all the space to just dash back, tries to go for the 5 heavy. It gets clashed. Tried to counterattack, gets crit grab by Flager. That's like 180 damage, you know, just casual. So CADC grabs forward, 160 HP. Rockso still has enough to burst. There it is. Probably gonna die though. So Flager takes round 2 of the first game. All right, this is like kind of jank, so I'm just gonna put these names there. Counterattack again, winning Rockso the first field phase. Wake up heavy. Digs. Dig does not work against the counterattack that time. Flager held it all the way. Jump heavy, full screen. One of the best dive kicks in the game. Garchomp. Then this goes for the phase shift points. Reset with the burst shockwave. Counterattack gets crit by the Sand Tomb. And that's a ton of damage from Rockso. You're in just the, you know, the show. Goes for a reset. Blocks this time. Jumps over the Sand Tomb. This time, big damage punish. Flager not willing to take a grab one more time. Willing to bet it all. Gonna potentially get burst soon. Home and cancel, but out of range for that grab. Rockso really angry about that whiff grab. Now Flager has burst Jirachi. Rockso very mad about this. He has to fight the devil himself. Dive kick is gonna go right over that burst attack, giving Rockso all the space just to keep dashing back. Dive kick, CA's the Gorosphere. 18 seconds on the clock. Digs right under, gets the release drill. Not gonna kill, but 13 seconds down the clock. Rockso now has the life lead once again. 10 seconds, less than 10. Bone Rush, 155 HP. Magikarp, gonna be pretty big. Just goes for the raw. Dragon Claw. Flager at 1 HP, good backdash. The grab actually doesn't even go to time. Rockso gets the first game. It was 2-0. 2-0. All right, so Rockso takes the first game of this grand finals. Pretty clean, honestly. It was close. It got kind of close at the end there, but Rockso played it well. He played it smart. Really well, just running away from the burst mode. Flager just kept spamming 6X, trying to get close. Maybe it would have been smarter to just keep dashing forward, but wanted to approach with the hitbox. CA does not work for Rockso this time. Flager backdashes and punishes with the Bone Rush. CA's all around, jockeying for positioning. Flager tried to go for the neutral heavy. Rockso went for the neutral light, beats it out, gets a great damage combo. Flager already at 2/3 HP. CA's gets stuffed out by Flager's homing attack. Back heavy. Was for a run cancel. Tried to press a button, so Rockso gets crit by the counter attack. Not too much damage this time, but you know, damage nonetheless. Puts Rockso at 277. Actually CADC back from Rockso, able to dodge Flaggers. Rockso not committing to a lot of options, but goes for the Stone Edge, actually lands it, and then gets the face shift. Flaggers gonna have Jirachi soon. Probably gonna pop Burst pretty soon if Rockso ever gets close to him. Nope, probably just gonna run, dash up, use the pressure from Burst. I like this aggression. Tries to catch the jump away. Flagger gets hit by the down heavy and then gets hit by the jump light. Not gonna die with rage and defense up from the synergy buff. Breaks the grab, plenty of damage from rage, synergy buff, 16 HP, even game, anyone's game. Flagger takes it with the dash up grab. All right, Flagger takes round 1 of game 2. Rockso gonna have Burst, gonna have Magikarp. Jirachi on Flagger's side. A great win condition. Oh, counterattack wins Flagger the first field shift. That's actually huge for meter build. Because it was theoretically possible for him to not build enough meter this round to burst, but now it's pretty much impossible for Rockso to kill him before that. Stuffs him out of the dig with the forward heavy. Gets a great damage combo. Gets the walk back grab, gonna pretty much give him enough meter to burst. Not enough yet. Rockso now bursting himself. Gets the gets just the raw dragon rush. And gets the, you know, goes into the crit animation even if it doesn't crit in burst mode. It's a lot of extra damage. Just sort of chilling, looking at each other, no one pressing the button. Flagger bursting himself. Rockso popping the fish, walking into the Aura Sphere just to proc the fish, give him the speed down, but jumps into the counterattack. Flagger trying to go for a reset, wants to kill off this. He's plus, CA, gonna shift because face shift points. Rockso living on a prayer, 36 HP, 12 HP. 5 HP. Can't take anything right now. Flagger went for the Flagger special, the jump light, but actually gets stuffed out. The jump drill. Wow, jump drill was too high, so avoid the counterattack. But there's no end lag on anything Lucario does. Able to easily just punish that landing of the drill. All right, 1-1 apiece in this grand finals. Rockso still from loser's side, Flagger still on the winner's side, so even Rockso has to win 5 games to get through the whole thing. All right, Flagger reacting to the grab, reacting to the counterattack with a grab, sorry. Flagger already has great corner positioning, CA's the Earthquake. It's a great damage combo, probably gonna phase shift. Goes for a full charge or first palm, not getting all the hits, so not all the damage. Gets 3 tambourine charges, gets a little punish for it, but not too bad. Homing cancel from Rockso's side, but no punish. Went for a CADC. Maybe didn't commit. The raw drill or jump drill actually beating out Flagger's grab. Like a third of Flagger's HP just gone from that crit. The Earthquake gonna actually stuff out Flagger's counterattack that time. Rockso landing the combo. On this situation, going for just a Stone Edge from a little far away. Flagger just jumps or walks forward and grabs it. Rockso tries to jump forward, but Flagger now has Burst Jirachi. He's going to be able to take about 3 more hits, honestly. Backdashes away from the dive kick. Not going to kill Rockso, but put him at 59 HP. Next hit will probably kill. Homing attack, just fully, not charge at all, just goes for the full thing. 11 seconds on the clock. Rockso could pop the fish, but it won't do much at this point with 7 HP. 7 seconds. He's not even seeing these fireballs for the meter. The jumping heavy gives him not the life lead, the extreme speed. Beats out whatever Rockso was trying to do, which was trying to run cancel the grab into a Stone Edge, because, you know, Rockso doesn't want to actually commit to grabs. Puts Flagger 1 up in rounds in this game 3. Jump forward, just empty jumps. Again, homing cancel, but getting the perfect block on these counterattacks, but not able to convert it into anything. Jumps away from Flagger, dodges the up light, anti-air. Flagger not actually critting off the counterattack, so Rockso able to fight back. There's no combo. That's a good chunk of damage. Flagger at half HP. Rockso has burst. A great win condition right now. If Flagger is able to cause Rockso to pop burst, that would be pretty huge, even if he loses the round. It's a lot harder for Rockso to build burst than Flagger. Speaking of burst meter, Flegger able to build so much off that combo into these tambourine charges, the charged force palms, popularized by the player Tambourine in Japan. Ooh. Flegger able to catch Rockso and actually gets rid of a bit of meter. I don't actually know if I necessarily agree with that. It's probably more beneficial for Flegger to cause Rockso to burst and not be able to have it next round, even if he wins. Whoa. Flegger gets popped out of whatever he was trying to do by a dive kick. He's going to survive this. He's hella surviving that. And will survive any hit that Flegger does to him in this field phase too. Still living with 10 HP. Flegger has to, just Rockso backing away. If Rockso bursts, that's still probably a win in terms of just overall strategy, macro strategy. But Rockso able to take it without bursting. All right, 1 win apiece in game 3. Rockso has full meter, which is so huge right now. Flegger getting nothing from Whimsical. Rockso not letting Flegger get that big nugget in the center either. If he can win this field phase, not able to fully stuff out that counterattack. Flegger gonna win the field phase with the counterattack. Gets a CADC grab too. That's so much beater built. Rockso is now guaranteed to have to deal with a burst mode Lucario. And there is the burst meter. From the side light, counterattacks the jumping heavy from Rockso. Dive kick, not that good. Flegger, not hit quite yet. Rockso at half HP. Bursts kind of preemptively a little bit. Early, not able to stuff that counterattack. Flegger just counterattack, dive kicks into Rockso. Jab into the counterattack, and then burst attack on reaction to the armor. Flegger not able to fully charge to get the pierce in time. Going to do plenty of damage against Flegger because he's not in burst. Puts him at a little over half HP. Flegger fighting back, but Rockso just fighting out of that situation. Flegger tried to go for a full charge. Rockso wasn't having it. Rockso has all the spacing in the stage. But Flegger now in burst. Rockso trying to do something. And probably going to hit out of the what? Perfect spacing from Rockso. Just backdashes the burst. Knows it's gonna whiff, goes for the grab. If that was in range, Rockso would have died from that burst attack. With the fish, able to survive the counterattack, 34 HP. Looking risky though. Counterattack's down light, 14 seconds on the clock. Clips Flegger out of whatever he was doing, is gonna actually kill. Woo! Clutch from Rockso, able to go for that release drill. Winning the game, wins game 3 of this set so far. Winners finals. One more win and Rockso will reset the bracket. And they're going right back into it once again. Okay, back to Fam Stadium, the classic. Let's see what happens. All right, round 1, game 3, Garchomp versus Lucario. Flegger instantly popping Jirachi. It now takes, I think, at least 30 seconds, maybe. Yeah, I think 30 seconds, maybe 40, for it to recharge. It was a nerf in 1.3, I think. Maybe 1.2 even. Earthquake? No, went for the just the fake out. The land. Drills above the counterattack, stuffs it out. Gets plenty of damage, puts Flegger at half HP. Rockso doing great position. Not fully charged, actually, just a little too early. Does not break the shield. Goes for the dash up force palm. Flegger just checking. Getting checked by the down light poke of Rockso. Rockso walks into the projectile Aura Sphere, level 1. Flegger wants the zone, gets that meter build, catches the backdash with the release drill. Again, plenty of damage. Flegger has about maybe 2 more hits to live on. No! Gets stuffed out of the back light by the homing attack of Rockso. Works that time. Rockso on reset point. Full screen jump heavy. Wasn't actually safe, but Flegger hesitated on the grab punish and got punished himself for it. Dive kick, nope, drill. Beats out Flegger's CA. Rockso going for fully optimal damage. Flegger actually in kill percent if Rockso gets like a release drill on crit or something. And this counterattack does actually land. The back light beats out Rockso's homing attack this time, not getting stopped. Flegger gonna pop burst, pop. Actually, he's gonna try and wait to use the burst shockwave to beat out the Magikarp. Knowing that, Rockso was afraid and tried to block because he didn't want Magikarp to be caught out by the burst shockwave. Doesn't matter. Flicker gets hit by the burst attack. Flicker not in burst, got a little too greedy. And Rockso's gonna reset the bracket, putting us back at 0-0 in this grand finals. All right. Let's see if any changes are gonna be made. They're going right back into the reset, 0-0. Let me fix all these scores. Going to Neo City. Rockso definitely had so much momentum in those last couple games, in that last couple rounds. Can Flicker reset anything, but gets the grab of the first field shift of the set reset. Counterattacks the jig into release drill. Get a little bit of damage. Rockso at half HP. Flicker untouched. He's going to CADC, trying to stay at range. CADC projectiles for meter. CADC dash into the jump light of Rockso. Fully charged counterattack. Rockso just walks into it. Rockso tried to wake up with the 8 light. Up light gets force bombed. Tried to run through CADC. Gonna maybe die? No. Too many phase shift points, not enough damage on Flicker's side to beat Rockso off that CA. Tried to go for the jump light, but Rockso dug right underneath it. Give running Rockso the phase shift. Dive kick does not stuff out the counterattack from Flicker, meaning Flicker takes the first round of the reset of game 1. All right. Side light winning the first field phase for Flicker, which is pretty huge because Rockso needed that to get the meter. Let's see if he can fight back. Dive kicks over the counterattack, getting the full damage combo. Actually, not as much damage because of phase shift points. Walks up, grabs Flicker. Flicker just staying in the corner. Rockso back away, thinking Flicker's going to try and press a button, expecting the wake up. CADC's Dragon Rush has the drill charged and gets a nice damage combo. Flicker probably on his last limbs here. He can survive maybe one projectile, but cannot survive a homing attack. Rockso takes the second round, bringing us to round 3 of this first game of the reset. All right, final round, both fully stocked with all resources. Bone Rush winning Flicker the first phase of the round. Forward heavy from neutral. Counterattacks backed away. Bone Rush punishes Roxo's fall. Sand Tomb whiffs against Flicker. Jump Flicker whiffs the forward heavy. Rockso jumped over it. Magikarp gonna hit Flicker as he went for the 8 light. Flicker getting hit by the release jumping drill. Getting the wall bounce from actually a little bit of damage. Rockso, respecting Flicker's wake up, just walks away. Grabs on reaction to the counterattack. Nice, not too much damage, it's a field phase grab. Flicker fighting his way out of the corner with the Bone Rush. Just a lot of CADC dashing around. Rockso trying to go for those dive kicks, stay in the air. A Land Shark surprisingly good in the air. Who would have guessed? All right, both in burst. Flicker has the Jirachi. Rockso able to get the Dragon Claw into the burst attack. Not gonna kill Flicker, but gonna put him at around maybe 30 HP, 40 HP, maybe even 50. Wow, not even close. 93. Jirachi, hell of a drug. Winners don't use drugs. Let's see if that's not true. Homing attacks, that's a kind of red looking shield. CA? No. Just walks right into the Dragon Claw. Stuffed out of the counterattack by the release drill. Same old story, same old tune. Rockso takes the first game of the reset. 1-0 right now. Oops, that's the wrong player. All right. Game 2 of the reset. Rockso up 1-0. Garchomp versus Lucario. Flicker versus Rockso. Flicker instantly popping the Jirachi, getting that 30 meter. Seeing these projectiles, which give a lot. Even if he's getting hit, he's getting a lot of meter from that, just because there's so many hits of them. And they don't do that much damage. Fully charges the Aura Sphere in the air, but just gets dug right underneath. No punish on the Sand Tomb. Rockso tried to grab, gets Bone Rush, but not that much damage. Running forward lights, gets counterattack, gives Flicker a little bit of damage. Half HP on Roxo's side. Goes, try to go for a grab on Roxo's side, but a little misspace. Flegger able to get the counterattack, CADC grab. Whiffs jumping heavy on Roxo's side, getting the forward light string from Flegger. Clash of the counterattack on the jumping heavy. Gets a counterattack from Flegger's side, but PSP keeping Roxo alive. 12 HP. Anything will do it, and there it is from the fully charged counterattack piercing Roxo's counterattack. Flegger has burst, has Jirachi. Roxo does not have burst, has fish, has the magic card. Digs right underneath the counterattack, stuffs it out, jumps over Roxo, lands the jumping light, gets a nice damage combo, puts Roxo at 428, gives him full meter for burst. Homing attack from full screen actually just stuffs out Roxo's counter. Flegger's homing attack, very good. Bone Rush, not really good punish from Roxo. Lets Flegger off kind of scot-free. Backdashing the neutral light and getting a Bone Rush with punish. Going forward, Roxo gets the Sand Tomb crit, which means he can follow up on it, gets big damage, drops the combo, jumping around. Flegger just gonna burst Jirachi. Roxo, probably not gonna want to burst. Jumps over the grab, gets good damage, not gonna kill because Rage and Jirachi now. Flegger can live through maybe like 2 more hits. Beats out the grab, this is gonna kill him. Crit, Jirachi, Rage, homing attack does a lot of damage in general. Flegger takes the second game of the reset, 1-1 apiece. Roxo kind of mad. Mad at Lucario damage, but you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles, that's just how the game works, you know? Some games has, you know, Street Fighter Third Strike has, you know, Makoto, just kill combos from 100%. This game has Mega Lucario, Rage, Jirachi, Burst. Sometimes it's just the game. Every game has their J. Some better than others. Flegger gets the counterattack to win the first field phase of the game number 4. Wait, no, is this game 3? I lost count. Chat, help. Flegger getting the back light and then getting the grab back into field phase. Dash up grab again. Not too much damage, but getting a lot of meter. Denying meter from Roxo. Flegger has the phase positioning, but gets jump light all the way in. Garchomp's so good in the air. Such good jumping in buttons. Probably some of the best. Counterattack both sides. They both back away. Game of chicken. Counterattacks from Roxo beats out Lucario's side light. Lucario gonna burst. Gonna backdash Jirachi. Roxo has a good amount of space, but not all of it. Jumps away, but gets 6th heavied. 2+ to be able to get that grab. Roxo jumping over this burst attack. Earthquake actually able to whiff punish it. Roxo able to get the side shift 2. Gets the wall splat for the extra 30 damage, no matter the Rage. Ooh, too meaty on the forward light, the back light from Lucario, not able to actually hit him. Flegger just CADC forward, does not even care. Trying to go for a CADC grab, and Roxo knows about it. Jump cancels his Dragon Claw into dive kick, beats out Flegger's grab. It was so obvious Flegger wanted that grab to beat out the magic card. That is an unsafe range on that jumping heavy. Counterattacking the Bone Rush, giving Roxo a plenty damage combo. Shifting, 30 HP gone from the wall blast. Walks up grabs, not that bad. Again, field phase grabs, generally not too great. Unless you're like certain characters. Ooh, backs away, tries to fade back, jumping over Roxo. Flegger now is out of the corner, back in the corner. Push him all the way in. Still Magikarp. Magikarp now falls. Timed out. Roxo went for the running light string. Unable to cancel that into burst attack. Gets counterattacked. Good chunk of damage. Gets grabbed by Flegger. Flegger can have burst Jirachi. Probably will pop it if he feels pressured. Probably not going to try and pop it aggressively quite yet. Might want to try and get a better face positioning. There it is. Going to reset the PSP. Pop Jirachi. Roxo in the corner. Gonna jump. Roxo stuffs out Flegger's burst attack with a jump light. Falling jump light with a combo. Not a lot of damage because of the Jirachi. 18 seconds left on the clock. Flegger still has the life lead, actually. Gets a little bit of damage from that Aura Sphere into jump light. Flegger now not in life lead. 8 seconds left in the clock. Magikarp's going to make it hard to get this life lead back. 70 HP to 83, but it does. Flegger has the life lead. 1 second left on the clock. There it is. Flegger 13% to about 11% on Rockso's side. He takes the second round of the game. I don't remember which game it is. No one in chat told me which game it is, so I'm going to say it's probably game... I want to say it's game 3. Could be game 4. But Rockso gets the counter, or the crit Sand Tomb plenty of damage. Gets so much damage off this too. It's just disgusting in field phase. My word. The release drill, such a privileged move to have. Magikarp, extreme speed. This is going to be Roxo's round, Roxo's game, putting him on tournament point. Tournament set next game. I kind of butchered that. Who cares? Is this game, next game's 4, right? Okay, that's what I thought. So Rockso now 2-1 in the set. Grand Finals. Rockso versus Flegger. Flegger in the thinking man. He's going to try and think about what he wants to do. Going back to the character select. Maybe just trying to ice out Rockso. Taking the time to breathe. Maybe swapping supports. Not getting that much value out of Jirachi. Not able to land these hits to make use of the damage up. Roxo's playing very well against Burst Mode Lucario. Almost the Burst Mode Jirachi. Effectively the same thing, but sticking with it. So, can Flegger fight back? He needs to be able to win this to keep his hope alive of winning this. All right. Hey, it's late. I'm thirsty. I'm tired. It's hard to keep track of certain things. All right, dash forward. The clash of the 5 life from Flegger and the release drill. Rockso. Rockso wins the exchange. What a privileged move drill is. CADC. Rockso gets grabbed by Flegger. Rockso tried the backdash, gets bone rushed. Backdashes again anyways afterwards. Rockso has pretty much all the stage to back away, but Flegger has enough stage to back up too. Able to beat out whatever Rockso was going for. Rockso will see A's Aura Sphere, gets hit by the next. Ooh, Rockso tried to go for the jumping charged light attack, but Flegger's Aura Sphere actually beats it out. Ooh, CDC grabs, gonna take the first round of this game 4. Flegger fighting back. Maybe Flegger has able to ice some of Roxo's momentum from that last game. Back dash, counter attack, and then bone rush to punish. Bone rush again, punishing CADC, punishing that forward running lights. Rockso not getting a lot of value out of those running lights. They haven't worked out for him pretty much ever in this round or in this set. CA's grab from Rockso, not close enough. Stubby arms from the shark. Jumping light, jump heavy, not working out for Rockso. Flegger able to fully CA here. Gonna reset the phase shift points. 5 heavy, able to actually catch and still able to combo off of it. Gets a perfect. Flegger brings it to final round of the set. Game 10. This went the full distance. All right. 2-2 apiece. Last game of Grand Finals. Now Roxo's taking this chance again, trying to ice that momentum. Flegger, just, you have, I agree with it. Take the breather, think about what just happened, why you just got perfected, and try and do something different. He's potentially swapping from Magikarp. Magikarp hasn't been too bad. It's actually been I'd say working out pretty well because it's been forcing Flegger to play a little weird. And I think Roxo's been capitalizing on it, but I think he did swap to Umbreon. All right, here we go. Game 5, Game 10 overall. This is the final one of the tournament of New City Brawl, the first one of the year. Who will be this year's first champion? All right, Flegger starting off, getting a little chunk of meter from the Whimsical. No, okay, so Rockso did just stick with the Magikarp fish, with the flop. And Flegger went in the first field phase with the counterattack. Rockso actually backdashing the meaty counterattack. getting out of the situation. Now has a lot of space to walk back and forward. In full screen. Flegger still threatening him with bone rushes and projectiles, but the counterattack gets stuffed out by the release drill in the air and puts Flegger so much down. A lot of big deficit right now. But Flegger gonna get the meter off this shift. CA's put the jump cancel, and again, the air drill, release X, stuffing out the counterattack, putting Flegger in a great position to potentially win this round off a good hit. A strong hit in field phase right now could beat out before Flegger gets the burst, but there it is. Flegger forced the burst, pops Jirachi. The grab just not in range. Again, Rockso having a lot of problems with the range on the grab and field phase, but the down heavy on crit, not able to convert into anything. So Rockso gonna die from this rage grab. Just way overkill. So Flegger now on tournament point. Rockso close to burst, but not quite there. Flegger getting plenty from the Whimsical. It's imperative that Rockso wins these field phases and denies the burst. That's one. He gets a lot of damage, gets the release drill to stuff out the counter once again, but drops the combo. But the crit Sand Tomb gonna do so much damage against Flegger. And Sand Tomb with no phase shift points attached to it means he still gets a full damage combo. CA not able to be stuffed out by the homing attack of Flegger. Pops the fish and grabs him on the wake up. All right, Flegger, Rockso, 1-1 apiece. Game 10. This is it. We went the full distance. Who will be Neo City Brawl's first champion of 2019? Safe. Catch the backdash with the grab is far enough range for that one, surprisingly. Bone Rush upswing catches Rockso out of the air, but unable to actually convert off of it. Rockso CADCing forward, approaching him slowly. Flegger trying to walk back and forward, trying to bait something out from Flegger. But Flegger getting punished by the release drill, goes for the meeting, just backs away. Trying to bait out something from Flegger. First attack from Rockso, Magikarp from Rockso, Jirachi from Flegger. This is still anyone's game. Jump from Flegger. Pop, he's gonna pop first attack just to get out of the corner. Dragon Rush from all the way in the corner from downtown. Catches Flegger. Not that much damage because of Jirachi, of course. Not gonna do that much damage because the jumping charge light projectile scales plenty, and with the defense up from Jirachi, this does like, this did like 40 damage max. That was nothing. So still anyone's game. Flegger is in the deficit, but not impossible. Still, honestly, could theoretically even get another burst mode with all the HP that Rockso currently has if Flegger's able to shift a bunch of times. Dig, not able to stuff out Flegger's counterattack this time. Rockso gonna take a lot of damage. Flegger goes for a max meter build. 13 seconds left. Not going for the nuggets. That could be pretty big. Oh, does not win the field phase, so Flegger won't be able to get this burst mode. 5 seconds on the clock. Can Flegger do enough damage? No, he cannot! Flegger unable to get enough damage to cause the wall splat to win via timeout. Rockso is your first 2019 Neo City Brawl winner. Congratulations. Long fought battle coming from losers. Game 10, last round.